Oh boy, this is gonna go interestingly. I don't have any. Okay. Okay. How do I start? See difficulty. Starting items. It's been so long since I've touched this game at all. Wow, perfect. This just makes the most sense. Oh my. If you knew me, you'd... If you know me, you know that why this is the case. Hmm. Oh boy. Oh boy. Huh, secondary action. There a helicopter going over my house or something? It's not a sound I hear often. So my best stat is intelligence. I need a frontliner. At least. You know what? This will be interesting. Oh, I have presets. Didn't know that. Let's save this preset as Start Guys. My two frontliners. The buskers. Okay. So I want a buildy like... You know... I think I know who I'm going to make. And they can't judge me. I'm gonna base it off with a I'm gonna get in so much trouble by said person. Said person is going to go after me. I have no idea who would... Like, it's easy to make Shy Guy. Just due to the color scheme and all that. Petro would be difficult because his picture changes a couple of times and normally isn't humanoid. Draco's wouldn't be that easy. Actually, Draco's would be easier than I'm giving it credit for. Draco's would be easier than I give it credit for. Buskers does seem like one of those classes where it's a mix. I think I'm going to end up... Yeah. I have no clue. What I need to do is do that. I don't know enough. I think that's the best I could do there. Do that because Draco's color scheme. Now I need to... Actually, no, that works. That works. Draco has like the purple dragon head, and then has the white background, which is what I'm kind of going for. Okay, we have my army. It's kind of stupid. Alright, I get points to spend. I got one more. I think the light boots are actually what I want to go with. I'll take the gold. I could see star with that crit chance. It's perfect, actually. This is... Give stun immunity, and then we'll grab lockpicks and golden root. We got a good amount out of this list. Is the secondary... Yeah, the secondary action is good because I might be able to heal someone and then continue on. Well, actually, no, I can heal everyone if I remember correctly, because that's just the ability of the herbalist. Yeah, it says apply herbs to their adventure party. Alright, let's begin. It took me a bit, but I feel... Hold on. I've never done that before, apparently. I've never spent 20 points going on an adventure. This could be... Oh, it's waiting for me. I thought it would just instantly go to the screen. I'm looking away. Wow. Come on, Starhead. Better luck than I did. By one. Oh! Okay, learning tools are interesting. I keep them all in the decently close area. Oh wow, I would love to fight that. I'm gonna put you there. You can... Sure. 12 experience. We'll take it. Echo's already on his way. Dang. He's a leprechaun bomb. Hi, Petro. Rat. Doing it. I'm ready to lose! At any point. That depends on a lot of factors. That depends on a lot of factors. Talent up. Oh, unlucky. So, the issue with that is now you're gonna have to make an entire game just dedicated to the world itself. Then you have to figure out a way to make an entire game around it being corrupted, which will completely destroy your boss order and everything that you've already planned. That's the issue. Is everything you've already set up for game-wise will be completely offset by this new idea. My issue is that you can't do it. My issue is more that now you're gonna have to replan everything you've already done. If you feel that you can do that, not an issue. Didn't know if it might be a mimic. Wonder is this evasion? Eh. Take it. That's the ability that has been tested. Oh, that's awesome. You know, I should have been doing that sharing mechanic the entire time. For gold, at least. Bad day. 12 party experience. Nice! That's a nice couple of level ups. Oh, that's a complete whip. Goes down. Good. God's appeared on me. Do not. Wow, even with that, still did good damage. Hi, Draco. Don't you dare. For God's sake, dare steal from me. Well, there's an issue with Petro's ideas, Draco. A really big one. They're great ideas. Do not get me wrong. The issue comes down to everything he's planned up to this point will now have to be redone almost entirely. Including the story. To a degree. He had basically the entire first game planned out. At least story-wise. Okay, I don't think I really care about it. Dang it. Still tried for it. Has he ever had a Snickers? No? Ow. Nibbler hurts. That depends, Draco. It depends on the character and how it's done. Most games do have unreliable narrations. I can't even argue that. But it depends, like, was the character actually there instead of, oh, they're just telling a story that's happened that we don't get to see and they didn't experience. Guaranteed 3 to 7. Yeah, I think this is just just better. Oh, I don't like that. I found an herb. It's a fire silk. Oh. I wanted to ambush. I got the sneak and the ambush. Ah. What? What just happened? Oh. Well, I didn't do the right thing. Well, I tried with that. Oh, so when I whiff, my item breaks. When she whiffs, she gets to keep hers. Yeah, it's not letting me heal there, even though it states it should. I don't know. Please no. I am going to stay out of it at this current time. I am not fully in the right mind to give the best advice. Especially since when it comes to this, it would be a genre change as well. And I am not able to comprehend genre changing. I can give myself a hat. Come on. Right before what I need to do. I feel cheated. It whiffed. It says splash self. But it doesn't... I don't know. Something's going on with that. It's just one. Take. There's a reason I took it and did not use it. What did I get? I'll take this. I don't even know. Equip the scholar cap. I never equipped my robes. Sorry, guys. Wait. Oh, it doesn't allow me to equip the leprechaun rags in that. Oh, this says crit chance. I want the crit chance, so. Yeah, no, the hammer's better to have. How about the buckle? Hey. That thing. Alright. Let's check that. Dang. I'm constantly writing. But the thing is, I never end up going back over anything I write. I always commit to what I write. So if I make a mistake, I work with that mistake in whatever way I can. Poison! See, I don't do that because I know I'll never be happy if I do that. Like I said, I'll never be happy with what I do if I do that. I tried to heal. I'm not a professional anything. know something well, and then you need to understand it. I actually have not done that. See, whenever I want to write a character that understands something well, I will research the heck out of it. I will research the heck out of the thing I am getting them to, basically know, and I will learn it from there. Okay, healing tonic does nothing. That's all I'm learning. It's not doing anything anytime I land it. I'll succeed in it, and then nothing. Oh no, not terror. Jeez. I know what it is, and I know it's very difficult to understand every single process. Like, you have to do very specific cards, do this, and then you have to, yeah, 78 cards. And there's a combination of 3 cards each for that. So what? There's 3 cards each, and 78 of them. That makes like, oh, I don't know, 200 and something combinations, 300 combinations. I only know very few of them. Oh, thank you for your staff. I don't think I equipped it. Oh no, I always go for accuracy when I'm doing something. I will state that. Or at least I do my best, because, like, obviously some things there's no technical accurate with. Like when you're working with magic, there's no technical definition of, oh, this will always do this or something like that. So you have to create what that accuracy is, and then you have to maintain that.
Please, no. Can I, like, see their weaknesses or something? I know they have that. Oh, I can see this stuff for me. Yeah. Please, no. Bring back the wizard. I have an arrow in my forehead. Okay, that thorn damage is better. I was about to say, please don't be a mimic. A crook. Take it. That it's not better, but it is good. 2 vitality, 4 HP. That is quite good. Grenade. Just to run over and pick them up. I don't know how to do this. Doesn't really do well telling me if I do that. It's a fight.
Oh no.
Not another one of these. I really want to see the steel damage. That did 0! Please, no. I want to see the steel damage. That is quite a bit of damage. I was like, I was an adventurer like you until I took an arrow over there. What Bungie did? Which one? Wait. Oh, are you talking about the Destiny 2 thing? Oh, that! Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. They're under Sony. I'm sorry, but every live service game that Sony makes at this point is a joke to me. I have no big expectations for anything Sony does when it comes to live service. Well, here's the thing, Draco. Bungie is directly owned by Sony. As in, they are legitimately merged into their business right now. That's kind of the issue. Separating the two is like me separating Nintendo with Game Freak and the Pokemon Company. Nintendo still has the last say in things. Yes, but here's the thing, Draco. Sony had to sign off on those ideas. Kind of the issue is they may do said things, but then Sony has to sign off on them. It's like saying that when Pokemon creates a new Pokemon, they don't. It's like saying when Pokemon makes a new Pokemon, they don't have to double check with like the Pokemon Company or something. The devs don't have to check with the Pokemon Company. But the thing is, and this actually will go back into it, Bungie, when they were bought out and basically absorbed into Sony, they lost a lot of data, which they have a lawsuit on their hands currently because of that. It is possible that they will lose a lawsuit because of the
data they lost pertaining to the original story of Destiny 2. Where it, due to their lack of evidence, they'll lose as it'll be seen as stolen by someone else. Well, from someone else. Yeah, it isn't faulted. That is... Yeah, if you don't have it, it's not vaulted, it's gone. I feel like they just said that as they thought it would be a case of, oh, we don't have to reveal it if it's vaulted, quote unquote. Because some companies get away with that kind of stuff is... Some companies get away with... A cold shot on that? That was good. Oh, you're what? Yeah. They tried to introduce evidence of the third-party videos that other people have made. The judge instantly threw that away. Which is fair, because technically third-party can be tampered with at any point outside of the control of Bungie or the court system, so that would mean it's not evidence that can be exactly... Oh, about the art thing? Oh, right. By the way, my CPU cooler came in today for my build. Oh, that cold shot is so good. That's good, actually. Just take it. Because it gives the entire party one armor. Okay, so the game mentioned something, and I wanna... Sound... So I can't do that. I kind of already lost character. Oh boy. One life! But I'm nowhere close to... Yeah, yes! I'm not doing that with like two people. Especially with one of them being hurt.
ridiculous. I'm sorry if that's funny to me.
I pay attention to a lot of things. See, here's what I hate, and I hate this about every big company. As they state, someone did it. They don't have the name, they don't have anyone like that. They just shift the blame to... It's just... I tried to pass. You wanna know what would be funny to me? It would be funny if it was AI originally. Does it disappear or stay? It stays. That's annoying. It is a mechanic. I'll just do this fight. At that point, I'm not gonna try going all around and all that. Dodged!
See, that's where I cast my doubt, because whenever any company says that, it makes me very, very skeptical, especially if they're keeping that person on staff. Well, quote unquote, keeping the person on staff. You just took 99 gold from me. Oh, Godspeed, that's awesome. Dang it. Can I one-shot something? Dang it. I wanted to one-shot something. I'm gonna be honest, probably not. They probably haven't worked for them in years. Oh, why did I do that? I should have done... I need to heal Draco too. Well, no, Draco, I say that because there's been so many layoffs and that. And I'll be honest, the Bungie takeover is one of the reasons people didn't want Sony to buy out the Elden Ring developer. And it varies very heavily, but it is very so there's a caveat to that. Sony is based in Japan. Japan makes most of the games when it comes down to that. And Japan has a very, very tough take on stuff like that. Draco Bungie's owned by Sony.
And that would mean that Marathon is being developed by it would be a is it called a subsidiary? I don't even know. It would technically be a subsidiary. It'd be a subsidiary of it.
I stopped paying attention to Bungie. Oh, I don't know.
I think it was actually,
yeah, I stopped paying attention in 2022, so after they got bought out. Well, a majority of the things
are moved there.
That's why they lost a lot of their information. And they cannot track down the information for that one lawsuit. They legitimately lost it in moving their offices. Similar issue before? No, I don't think so, actually. I do not believe so. At least I can't think of one. I can't think of a single game company in Europe. I'm sorry. I have no idea of any, So, normally how that works is the main company sues in the company's jurisdiction. Say I get sued by Nintendo. I have to do the lawsuit in Japan. Where they're going to have every advantage. That I do know. See, that one I have no idea how you do. I do know there are people trying to sue game companies. There are parents trying to sue game companies for game addiction. I'm sorry, but if game addiction is an issue and you're a parent, start being a parent. Because that game addiction is not on your child, it is not on the game company, it is on you as a parent to make sure that your child knows the time. Oh no, it's a real thing. There are parents who are believing that it's the game company's fault their child is addicted to games. There is actually a lawsuit for that, and it is. The funnier thing is, that likely the ad was. You wanna know the funny thing is? I told my mother about this. She was surprised and laughed at it. My mother is not a gamer in any way. I think a court would laugh at it too. I really want to know what happened with it. I really hope it failed. Well, actually, no, it definitely failed. But I really hope that, that they literally got laughed out of the courtroom. You, dang it, I was hoping for... I want calling shots so bad to proc. The live stream's chat is tearing them apart. It's more, but still. We do damage. Fireball. I got him in the arm. Ow. Ice blast. Shock! Cat! Hmm. What? I use fire! Chop chop! I didn't realize you could speed that up. Does that mean I want to? Not really. Is it cool? Heck yeah. Yeah. I swear if this is a mimic, I'll be happy and sad at the same time. Darn it. I want a mimic. I feel like I could do this because I don't really have any damage on me. Oh wow, it's been nearly 2 hours on this run. Oh boy. I got to see his face. Timberwolf is gone. Cold shot. I don't think this can be a mimic, sadly. No matter how much I would want it to be. Yay. That's a far away. The sneaking worked. I wonder if I can just... If I get a good enough hit... Well, he was a great adventurer until he took an arrow, didn't he? Thank you. I'm not really that good at this game. Use a reward. I'm taking the extra heart. That is how much I've screwed up my run so far. Dang it. This was not a good decision. But it was a decision I made. Unlucky. That does not surprise me. Wait, then how didn't they... That makes... Yeah, that's what it's sounding like, Draco. I just realized, what did I do this again? Okay, what's the point of putting someone in front of them if they're just going to go right past them anyway? Doesn't make much sense. I put a character in front of them to block, and they just attack anyway past them. I'm fine with losing this run. It's been nearly 2 hours of this run. It'd be like an hour and 40 minutes. I am fine with a fail. Especially when doing it alone. If I was with someone else, I'd actually be way more, Yeah, I don't like this class very much. Everything else was perfect, and then that last class I did. It's completely on me. Was not good. I don't even think I have the prerequisites to anything currently. Oh, I had doubts about Marathon beforehand anyway. My doubts were because Sony owns Bungie and how they worked with how they worked around Concord's development, but they also made a new studio based around live service games, which makes me doubt everything involved with them even more. Because when you have an entire studio dedicated to one thing and it's live service game or a specific genre, you shouldn't do that. It is not a smart idea. Can I get a new trait? Like, is there any new traits? Tactician! Oh, what's it do? Chance to apply... Wait, that's cool. I like that. Locations, cosmetics. I don't think I have any cosmetics I can get. Yeah. I don't really care for mercenaries. Vision scroll. Yes, Warframe is a live service game. But that is Digital Extremes and has no involvement with Sony. Plus, Digital Extremes has been shown to be very, very good to its player base. Like, they don't have to rework a lot of these Warframes they rework. I will admit that, and they do a great job at it. Oh, I love Warframe. The devs are amazing. They try to do the best they can for their players. In one way or another. Like, sometimes things don't work out. That happens. I do know they turned one of their glitches into an official movement style. Which was amazing to hear. Like, it was a movement style everyone was using. Well, it was a glitch movement that everyone was using. It wasn't the bullet jump. It's it's from, like, more recent times. I don't know what it is, but the bullet jump's been in the game for a while. That was in the game when I started. That was 20... See, it was probably... Jeez, that's around 10 years ago or something. I started playing Warframe in high school. Yeah, I'm talking about a more modern, more unique thing. Well, apparently a more recent movement glitch people found. They just made it a mechanic because people were using it anyway. A lot of devs, especially AAA devs, would have removed that and claimed it's unfair to use it and all that. Just make it a thing for players to use. It's fun to them. It allows them to do what they like. I think you are right, Draco. I feel like the more you try, the harder you try to make a good live service game, the more it fails. It might be. It might actually be that. Yeah, I love Warframe because the devs are the way they are. Other live service games, especially RPGs, MMORPGs, I cannot stand. Railjack. Fair. That's fair though. Like you have no reason to use a Railjack. But anywhere else, yeah. I don't. I couldn't get past the first like chapter of Genshin Impact. It's not because of any difficulty or any like actually gameplay. I don't even think it was an issue. My issue with it was the story. It just made me want to fall asleep and I could not do it. When you got a bad start to a game, I'm not touching it. That's all. And I was trying to get through it. I played for maybe an hour and a half or two trying to get through it and I'm just like this isn't working. I don't like this. Oh no. I've been told multiple times by almost everyone who's played Genshin that the beginning of the story is the absolute worst of it. I've been told this by Genshin players, even the big fans of it who actually played it. I've been told by that too. I'm just like, yeah, I couldn't get through it. And they're just like, yeah, that's fair. It's not good. And they specifically said the beginning of the game is just absolute garbage for story. See, I didn't even get past the, it took me so long to get to the summoning. I just did not care at that point. It was the first kingdom area I just could not get through. I know that. Oh. Probably gonna head out here. I do enjoy For the King. I need to get some people to play with. That's what I gotta do. This would be a lot more fun if I had, like, another person to play with. Or a couple of people. I know my brother loves this game. He's usually working, so. Funnier thing is, I'm a big gacha player. And I don't touch anything made by the Genshin devs because I just don't enjoy it too much. There's legitimately a reason I do not play the game. I do not play games made by the devs who made Genshin. And it's actually because I do not saying this as a man feels so weird, especially one that is straight. I actually hate having a cast of characters that is almost all girls, almost all guys. And the devs of Genshin, Honkai, Third Impact, and I don't know what else games they have. They have a really bad diversity of mostly women in their games. I won't touch any other games. More. I care only because I like having designs, like cool designs of both characters, and the more I see oh, here's another female character release. Hey, another female character release. I get less and less excited because it's just the same idea every single time. Hey, another female character who's here to appeal to you. I don't get to see like a cool male character get released with like cool aspects to them, or in other cases, just I get a bland male character or something like that. I'm just straight. I honestly do not. So my care isn't about appealing to others, because that's going to happen in any game. Let's be honest. My issue is that the ratio of male to female is just... It makes me less excited. Then again, throughout my entire life, I've had this lower dopamine rush.
So I don't get the dopamine rush of, oh, I gotta keep playing because I got this, I got this. I just don't get the dopamine rush. So I can't understand it. That is an issue that I dislike in every gacha. I have been advised by Star that if I made a gacha, I would probably be the most rewarding person to ever have made a gacha. And I was just like, are you sure? And he's like, you would probably give them everything they want. And I'm just like, yeah, I can't argue that. Star knows me way too well for our, like, around 20 years of friendship. I try not to spend extra gotchas. Wow, I don't think I've actually spent money in a gacha. I've done hard work to get everything I have in most of the gachas I have. And... Huh. I unlock most things in the gachas I put. To retrospect. For retrospect, not to retrospect. But yeah, I was saying, for retrospect, my luck is insane. And if you're wondering how insane, Star and I knew Star wanted a skin. He knew I wanted him to have the skin. I told him, if the skin came out in the next month, I would pay for the entire chest. This was $100. And I think it was the next week it came out in a chest. And he got that entire chest. I wish my luck was used on Monster Hunter. It's only used in gachas. In real life. I'd rather have it used in Monster Hunter, though. I don't need money. I'm happy enough right now.
Yeah, you have a good luck with that, Draco. Oh my gosh. I have a story, actually, I want to say before I end off. This is kind of a funny story. So I was looking for a job at one point. This was while I was in high school. Star suggested me to go work at the same place he works, basically right beside him. Like, I'd be working with him and such. I went for the interview, did the interview. I didn't get the job. I didn't get any call about it. I think it was like a week later. Star messages me, says that he's incredibly frustrated. I asked, what's up? He's like, do you remember that job you tried to get? I was like, oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. So, he told me, after, he told me the reason he's frustrated is because the person who got hired over me quit a week in. And he was frustrated because he knew I would have worked my butt off to work and to do things right. And they hired someone else who just quit in a week. It's hilarious to me looking back on it. Oh. Well, I'm head off here. This was fun to do.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay.
My brother's on the phone with my mother, who was wondering who has he eaten. So there's actually a reason I live in this house with my siblings and my mother. I could get a place to rent. That'd actually be an easy thing to do. I actually stay here because I want to support my mother who raised me. Oh no, it's not for being cheaper. I could care less about the cheaper thing. I can live off of $300 a month. Now, housing is in the trash. Yeah. My food and everything, I can live off $300. I am incredibly frugal. But the reason I live here is I do pay rent. I pay rent to help out with the bills in the house. Because my mother, just actually, Traco, the funnier thing is, I think there's like 3 houses on my street that are for sale, that have become for sale more recently, like in the last year. Hmm. That could make the value go down a bit.
This is one thing I've learned. Don't join an HOA. I honestly think that HOA should be illegal. I honestly have a strong distaste. Oh gosh, I feel bad for you. I have a huge distaste for HOAs. For multiple reasons. Most of the time it's because the people who actually are in charge of them don't follow their own rules and think they own the place. This is the majority of the time. Obviously there are people who can actually manage very well in an HOA. People just get very power hungry when they're at that height. That can happen to a lot of people. I don't care for power. I care for the screwdriver that's on my desk. How much? Tell me straight out. How much? Yikes. Here's the sad thing, Draco. I can't even have 2,000 bucks in my bank account. I wish I was lying. I wish. Because I'm autistic with SSI. Yeah. I had to think about that for a little bit. Specifically, I'm pretty sure it's because I live with family. But I could be wrong about that because I never asked them about it. I don't fully care until it comes to things like building the PC. It really limits what I can do, even if I saved up. Then again, I don't plan to buy a 50 series. Those things are burning with their failed power ports, so screw those. I can't drive. I can't drive because one of the requirements for driving is trusting other people on the road. I've seen way too many stupid people on the road around my area.
Therefore, I do not plan to drive because I cannot trust the people on the road to drive. Heck, there's very few people I trust to be in a driver's seat while I am in the passenger seat. I do not have a driver's license. I have an ID card. I have a ID. That's what I have. Technically, I could have gotten my license years ago, and I thought about it, and I realized there are way too many stupid people in my area, and I don't trust them to drive. I don't trust myself to drive around them. Yeah, I know. I know you don't. Paperweight of a car. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh, you are so right on that one. Thankfully. Oh my gosh, too true. Why is my dog bark? Well, why is one of my dogs barking? Somebody visiting? I'm a head out. It's been fun. It's just the talking, like, we talked for half an hour. Hey, I've enjoyed myself. Yeah, feel free to come by and just talk. Like, that's kind of what we do anyway. I just kind of hang out, play the game, and people can talk with what they want to talk about, and we talk about, like, game development. I do that. I am working on like 5 different projects because my autism doesn't allow me to doesn't allow me to stop my focus. I love it. Yeah, that politics is one of those things I cut off. I don't like politics. I try to avoid politics because politics is the most toxic. It is the most toxic thing, especially in America, to talk about. Keep in mind, I'm an independent. I'm on neither side, and yeah. You, me, Shy Guy, Brawlzong when he comes by. Have fun, everyone. Have a good night. Take care. If you enjoyed, you can like, you can sub. That's up to you. I'm not even gonna put pressure on that ever. Get lucky in whatever you're looking to do. Till next time, have fun.